That clumsy cute shooter can't hit me. If he was my student, he would have to start all over. In this type of situation, we have to observe first. We predict an opponent's manner and shoot depending on that prediction. Don't try to shoot at a target. Try to let the bullet find it. Just like this. Tomitake fires for the first time after carefully waiting for the perfect moment. His shooting style is absolutely beautiful. He takes position firmly so he won't lose his control even during a violent rapid-fire assault. Yet he isn't too tense. He even has a little leeway. Although he is in an anomalous position, by leaning out from a car, Tomitake is shooting very precisely. There's nothing like what the Mountain Hounds did earlier. He shoots at the right time, so his bullet goes through where it's supposed to go. It's hard to believe they're using the same gun. Nasty metallic sounds keep coming from the body of the van, which makes the Mountain Hound realize how good Tomitake is. Shit, he's so good. He isn't just an officer worker in Tokyo. I've heard it before. First Lieutenant Tomitake became an officer worker due to an accident. But he used to be a snipe instructor for unconventional warfare units. Huh? What are you saying? Are you saying he is... Wow! Tomitake starts to aim at the driver's seat to pressure them to give up. The Mountain Hounds already know that they are in a predicament. Tomitake is capable of hitting his targets easily even on this bad road. Furthermore, they are in a bulletproof limousine, while the Mountain Hounds are in a regular car. Besides, the van is facing the limousine as a pursuer. All the shots until now was just warning shots. Unless the Mountain Hounds quit, Tomitake will start to shoot at them. There's no chance of winning. Oratory 1 to pursuit vehicle. If the blockade was broken through, that's enough. Don't go too far. Tomitake is an expert sniper. Don't waste your life. What do we do? Can we let them go? Roger, this is the pursuit vehicle. We're abandoning the pursuit. We're falling back. Ha ha ha. They finally gave up. They were slowing down. Phew. Even after such a gunfight, you're so calm. I bet you've gone through quite a bit, huh? Ha ha ha. It's all thanks to training. Tomitake is back in the car and raises his fist in victory. He is as easygoing as ever, even after a violent gunfight. Akasaka finally gets to know Tomitake for the first time. First Lieutenant Tomitake, I'm glad you're safe. We were so worried that we couldn't get in touch with you. Tomitake is making a call from a telephone box outside of Okonomiya. The phone lines around here are on a different network than the one the Mountain Hounds are controlling. That's why he can make the call. Tomitake calls Tokyo immediately. He tells Tokyo that there are some spies from the Mountain Hounds within Tokyo Investigation Department, and that's how they found out about where he was. He also tells him that he was captured, but he has escaped. He tells him that the enemies were fooled by the diversion and that they were on the mountain as they speak. While he was captured, Major Takano, the ringleader, had hinted at it, the existence of masterminds, etc. He explains everything he knows so far. Please take control of the Yuri institution immediately. They have already fired repeatedly and it'll only be a matter of time before the villagers find something out. I urge you to give the command to the watchdogs to take action. Hello, this is Oka from the investigation department. I'm glad you're safe. The watchdogs are already standing by in the air, approximately 30 kilometers south of Hinamizawa. We've been requesting an order to move in, but the higher-ups are stubborn and don't want any problems, so they hesitated. But if you're safe, then that makes things simple. I'll tell them what you just told me now. I'm sure they'll approve the operation immediately. The watchdogs will arrive within 20 minutes. Hey, just get an arrest order for Major Takano and First Lieutenant Okanogi. We just got an arrest order. We got the order to secure the Yuri institution as well as the disarmament of the Mountain Hounds. All thanks to you. Great job. Tomitake walks out of the telephone box. Is everything settled? Yeah. The watchdogs are moving in. They're already standing by in the air and they should arrive within 20 minutes. How powerful are the watchdogs? The Mountain Hounds are a multi-purpose unit to maintain secrecy, but the watchdogs are elite units specially trained to battle. Both their skill and their equipment are far superior. Things will be taken care of very quickly. Akasaka looks at his watch. It's about 12:30. The watchdogs will arrive in about 20 minutes. He remembers how hungry he is. It's lunchtime already. God damn it, Akasaka. Go to the mountains and help him out. If he was brave enough, he would go to a noodle shop, and by the time he was done, everything would be over. For the mountain hounds, he fought well until the last moment. It's ending rather too soon. There are some rice fields and a residential area mix. This is the border of Okinomiya. The sun is covered by a thin layer of silver clouds and a cool breeze is blowing. It may rain a little. The two of them don't even remember how many times their lives were threatened today. They actually want to let the rain soak their bodies. After a while, Akasaka speaks. So what do you think, Tomitake? What do you mean? I think I'll go back to Hinamizawa. They're still fighting. Yeah, you're right, but are you sure? We're safe here. Rika is waiting. I haven't kept the promise yet. Okay, then let's go back. I actually have something to take care of too. I was thinking of going back anyway. Akasaka, have you been on a helicopter before? I have a permit for one. What the hell? They watch the breeze blowing over the rice fields for a while, then get in the bullet-ridden car. The car starts up quickly and drives back the way it came. It's only noon. There is still plenty of time before Watanagashi starts. Clouds cover the sky and it's suddenly getting cool. Okanogi's intuition tells him it's going to rain a little. He already knows that the enemy has broken through the blockade, but he hasn't told Takano about it. It really doesn't make any difference at this point if she knows or not, and he also waits to reach the top of the mountain. He also wants to. Okanogi is only thinking about one thing now. He is thinking about the enemy commander, who created this horrible day for him. He just can't admit his loss until he sees the enemy commander's face. I swear to God, if he kills Mion, I will go into a goddamn rage. Oh my God. I will be so pissed. He realizes he is already lost. Takano is the only one who doesn't think so. The rest of the mountain hounds have fallen into traps and ambushes. Okanogi has already ordered all units except his own to fall back from the front lines into the vehicles. The only ones who can go on right now are the determined princess, Okanogi himself, and a handful of exhausted members of the mountain hounds who could barely walk. What a fucking rout. Eventually, the slope becomes a little more gentle. Okanogi and the others are finally at the storage shack of the Forest Service. The club members already know the mountain hounds are almost totally annihilated. The number and strength of the men, they are now both far below the club members. Therefore, when Okanogi sees everyone and welcoming him and the others, he isn't surprised. I would just fucking laugh, sit down and say, God, you guys are great. We'll wave at him and say, fuck this, I'm done, fuck this shit. They're the kids who annihilated the mountain hounds throughout the day. They also fought with everything they had. They were always in control, but they must be exhausted as well. However, they are still standing there brimming with willpower. It's a God-given willpower that only winners are allowed to have. It's what happens when you have a moral victory like that, and a substantial victory. There she is. There is our Okanogi, capture her. Fuck off. Major, how can you even say that to us under these circumstances? What? Can't you obey my order? Fuck off. Oh no. I have no intention of disobeying you. Okanogi dumps his communication unit, his taser, and all the heavy equipment he has been carrying. Then he unbuttons his shirt. He tells his men to stay put as he steps forward. He walks about half the distance toward the club members. I am Okanogi, also known as Oratory One of the Mountain Hounds. I pay my respects to your leader. May I have your leader's name? I swear to fucking God. I swear to God. The club members look at each other. There's a girl taller than the others. But how tall is she? That's the question. Like 5'6"? She can't be that old. But her hawk-like eyes are as sharp as a veteran soldier's. Okinogi doesn't know her circumstances, but only those whose lives were threatened on a daily basis can have eyes like those. And that's what makes her wonderful. I'm the leader of the club. My name is Sonosaki Mion. The girl steps forward. How old are you? No, who cares about your age? From the turmoil in Okinomiya Station this morning to this battle in this mountain, did you command it all? The girl doesn't answer, but her silence confirms it more strongly than anything she could have said. You've won this battle. Our princess is the only one who can't think of it that way. There's nothing else we can do at this point. Tomitake broke through the blockade. I'm sure he's already called Tokyo from Okinomiya. I don't know when the suppression unit will arrive, but it's just a matter of time for him, sure. If you want to laugh, go right ahead. Okinoki, what are you doing? That's the enemy leader. Take her down. Fuck off, Takano. Swear to God. Swear to God. I want you to die. I want you to suffer. Don't pay any attention to her. What do you want? You are a leader, and so am I. You understand, don't you? Isn't he surrendering? He better goddamn be surrendering, I swear to God. If he kills her, I'm done. I'm done with this goddamn series. I'm done. I'll be pissed. I can understand. He was the commander. But his men are all down. He can't just admit his loss. Are you saying he's willing to sacrifice himself as the leader of the defeated force? I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. I appreciate that. Mion takes a stance. Okinogi takes a stance too. Although Okinogi is nothing like Akazaki, he is still a close combat specialist. Even when he's exhausted, there's no way Mion can defeat him. I swear to God. Takano thinks so too. She thinks Mion is underestimating Okinogi. You're underestimating Mion though as well. But I'm just really worried right now. I'm really fucking worried. I have full faith that she could easily kick his ass. Even at full strength. If he is. She could kick his ass. I'm just worried. I'm worried that Takano's gonna pull out her gun and just shoot her. And I'll be just devastated. Crushed. Just completely dead. But Mion knows. Mion knows that she is the only one who can put him at peace. Are you ready? Here. Huh? Okinogi throws a fast punch, but Mion knocks it aside. She grabs his arms and turns it backwards. Then twists it and ends up holding his body. Oh. That's embarrassing. Oh. Mion twists his arm even more. Okinogi is sure she's going to break his arm. Oh. It was a great move. She took his arm in one flowing movement. It is clear that Mion knows self-defense techniques, and she's no amateur at it. But Mion doesn't break Okinogi's arm. Instead, she throws him onto the ground. She doesn't deliver the final blow. She just looks down on him. Oh, that's even worse. And exactly what I would do. Not bad. Okinogi, what are you doing? Hurry up and subdue her. Shut up. You just shut up and watch. This is a one-on-one battle between leaders. Okinogi gets up quickly, takes his stance once again, and then swings his arm down. But again, Mion avoids it effortlessly, grabs his arm, and then turns it, just like she did earlier. They're in the same position as earlier. And just like what happened before. She doesn't break his arm, but throws him onto the ground and looks down on him. God, she's just like taunting him at this point. That's amazing. She's just the best. A rotation throw, huh? The way you move, it's not the Yoshin method, is it? Yoshin-kan method, is it? Is it the classy Kobukan method? By the way, when you take your opponent's arm, you can knee his face if you want. I see. I'll try that next time. Oh my gosh, Mion is great. She's actually having a good match with their leader. You're right, Mion is great. It only took you how long to mention that? Okinogi, use your weapons. What do you think you're doing? Here I come. Ugh! This time he has more energy. He takes an extra step and tries to kick. But Mion takes a step forward. As if she is assaulting the leg that's trying to kick her. Now Mion is close to Okinogi. She keeps her body low to the ground. So of course he's going after her head. Okinogi raises his right arm to elbow her head. But Mion gets up suddenly and holds his arm with her hands. Unlike the flowing moves from earlier, this is simply a contest of strength. Mion is a lot stronger than Okinogi. But suddenly Mion lets go with her hands and lets Okinogi's elbow come down. She then sidesteps him. And there she goes, just like earlier. Okinogi's arm is on his back and they end up in the same position. But this time what comes after is different. She knees him in the face. Okinogi's face lowers as Mion lifts her arm up high. Then Mion swiftly brings her knee up into his face. That's exactly the technique Okinogi told her earlier. Again, he is down on the ground. That's it. You learn quickly, don't you? You know strategies, tactics, and battles. You have everything you need to be commander. You should have been in my position. You should have been the one to lead those shitty mountain hounds. Huh? Sorry, I never want to be a leader of a shady unit like yours. Mion laughs. Okinogi laughs too. It's not humiliation, it's his honest reaction. You're right. You shouldn't waste your talent on Japanese unconventional warfare units. I bet you can even lead SAS, Delta, or whatever. You'll be the best, one of the best. In any event. SAS? Delta Force? How stupid. That's too boring. Yeah, no shit. SEAL Team 6. Come on. Come on, give me some real forces. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. Then tell me, what kind of unit do you want to lead? The club members back there? I'm not interested in leading any units. I just like being the leader of a club. A club leader. Perhaps an intelligent bureau for England, huh? No way. Listen, there's only one club I want to lead. That's our club of the Hinamizawa School. I'm not interested in games without penalties. The members of my clubs are the Magician of Words, Mayabara Keiji, Seeker of all things adorable and cute, Ryugu Rena, Trapmaster Satoko, and the charming enticer Rika. And last but not least, our newcomer, Furude Hanyu. You won't find anything more than fun than playing with them, even if you search this entire world. No wonder we couldn't win. With her as their leader, there was no way we could have won. No shit, you finally realize. Mion is the key to this happy world. Without her, this fails. The key. Though of course everyone's important, of course, but the key. I'm saying she's the key. Fuck Akasaka, she's the key. Come on, Okinogi, wake up. Takano yells at him, but Okinogi doesn't hear it. We finished warming up. The next one is for real. You're going to die. Give it. Oh my god. I swear to god. I swear to god. No. I knew he was just like, it was like a sparring match and all that. I swear to god. Oh. Come on. I'll give you the ultimate ending. Something you've been wanting all this time. Good enough. Here I come. Okinogi takes about 5 steps backwards and inhales. He twists his body and puts all of his power into his right fist. Just like he said, he's putting everything he has into this one blow. Mion squints a little and prepares to receive with the left side of her body. The sky starts to rustle. They both feel raindrops on their foreheads. Here I go. I'm going to kill you. So come and get me, okay? Whenever you're done praying, go right ahead. Oh, let's go. A tense moment. Ends. Whoa! He starts to dash from a low position, just like a runner starting from the start line. He twists his body as he swings his right arm. A thunderbolt takes away a moment of their time. Mion hasn't even moved a bit, or maybe she moved like lightning. Okinogi strikes with his right fist, which has enough power to shatter Mion. And I'll be pissed if it happens. Swear to God, game. Swear to God. What if 100% of his power was converted back to him as a counterattack? When the lightning strikes, His body flies into the air. This is a phantom technique in both judo and aikido. Aikido? Yeah, I think so. It's called an air throw. It looks as if one is being thrown without his opponent touching him. It is a miraculous move at lightning speed. Miraculous move. It is the most notable and splendid technique Mion knows, and it is suitable for a fight between leaders. The feeling of freedom while flying in the air is more memorable than the force of being smashed onto the ground, supposedly. When Okanogi hits the ground behind Mion, a heavy rain starts to fall suddenly. A huge helicopter suddenly appears from the other side of the mountain. The helicopter's rotors stir off the air and blows away the raindrops like a storm. The rotor's noise sounds like a storm too. A rope comes down of the rear of the helicopter. Soldiers come sailing down in the rope one after another. You know, it's actually not surprising though Mio knows fucking judo. I mean, honestly, she probably knows every kind of, like, martial arts skill. They're stunned for a second and realize it. Those are the watchdogs. The watchdogs Tomitake called in. Okanogi realizes what's going on and goes back to the other members of the Mountain Hounds. The situation has changed completely. The Mountain Hounds run down the hill and disappear into the woods. They drag Takano with them. She can't understand what is going on. There's another helicopter circling around the mountainside and somebody is speaking through the speaker. To all the workers of the Yuri Institution, today at 12:30 p.m. the full authority of the Yuri Institution was frozen, and it is now under the control of the watchdogs. Also at the same time, headquarters has ordered the disarmament of the entire institution staff. All the member Mountain Hounds are to disarm immediately and gather in the parking lot of the Irei Clinic, or at the storage shack at the top of the mountain. If you don't respond accordingly, you will be disciplined under civilian law, as well as the Self-Defense Force law. The watchdog members continue to come down the road from the helicopter. They are clearly definitely from the Mountain definitely different from the Mountain Hounds. They are armed more heavily, and the guns they have are bigger and longer. Those are things make it clear they belong to a different unit. Does this mean we have won? I don't know. I've never seen this before, so I don't know if we've won. Satoko and Rika sit down and hug each other. I would be hugging Mion and saying, God, you're fucking amazing! Oh my god. You know, going on about how great she is. All that stuff. It would just boost up that ego a little. Make her all happy. They're soaked in rain, but they sit down in the mud. Mion solemnly stands in the rain as the leader of the winning team. The Mountain Hounds are no longer here. They all ran. Keiichi and Rena run to Mion. Mion. Mii-chan. It's over. It's over. Yeah. The cloud of activity is over. You win! You get to define the punishment. Rika's safe. Everyone else is safe. Mii-chan, we won a complete victory. You let us, Mion. It's all thanks to you. But Mion doesn't seem to be listening to Keiichi and Rena. Mion mumbles. I like punishments. Huh? Club activities can be cruel, huh? We fight and decide who's the loser. That means everyone else looks down on that person, right? We don't look down on anyone. We enjoy doing the punishment, and that's it. That's right. We do the punishment and that's it. We all enjoy laughing at the loser and forget about it. That's why I like it. We all laugh, including the one who came in last. Nobody gets hurt. We all laugh and we're done with it. That Okanogi guy, he thought he couldn't purify his sins, unless he was thrown and beaten by me. Sure, there were some serious situations. We were almost killed too, but it's all over, right? The game is over. But there's no punishment for the Mountain Hounds. Maybe Mion realized something when she threw Okanogi. Keiichi doesn't think anyone else can understand that. I don't know what you're trying to say, Mion. Forget about him. It's all over for them. Yeah, you're right. Everything is all over now. We are all alive. Nobody's hurt. Let's enjoy this happy ending now. That's right. Nobody got hurt. It's really a happy ending. They haven't confirmed Shion and Kasai's safety yet, but they are correct. It's the happy ending that they have been wishing for. However, Miona is still thinking. She only understood this reason when the thunder struck in that moment. As soon as the flash from the lightning disappeared, the reason disappeared too. She only remembers that she realized something very important, and that she already completely forgot about it. She's feeling such a loss. The members of the Watchdogs come to surround the club members. They treat the club members as their enemies at first, but then Tomitaka shows up and he explains to them who they are. Their commander shows up and begs them not to say a word about this incident since it is politically sensitive. It is also funny to see him beg like that, carrying all those weapons. Of course, they have no intention of talking to anyone about this. Once it's all over, it almost feels like this day was just a dream. If somebody asked what happened yesterday, they may not even remember it. It was such an unrealistic day. Even if they were asked, they wouldn't say a word. Rika, glad you're safe. Hakasaka, I'm glad you're safe too. Me. We did great too. Are you all okay? The Uri clinic has been occupied by the Watchdogs. The Watchdogs are the Mountain Hounds are surrendering too. Dr. Uri and a boy who were hiding have been sheltered as well. The manager is safe too, right? I'm so glad. A boy? I wonder who it is. Maybe Tomita or Okamura were injured. Satoko, I'm very glad. Rika's smile makes it clear what she has gone through, though. That's a smile only an exhausted person is allowed to smile at the very end. But Satoko doesn't know the meaning of Rika's smile. How much time will be needed to make Satoko understand? But Ire will do something about it. He will bring Satoko's Nini back to the village. That's right, Satoko. You haven't taken your shot today, have you? You have to take one. Ah, that's right. How troublesome that I can't forget about the shot, even if in this situation. Satoko doesn't seem to know that her medication has a connection to the Hinamizawa syndrome. Or maybe she already knows, but pretends not to know. Rika vows to herself that no matter how long it takes, she is going to witness with her own eyes when her best friend parts with her sad past. I don't think it's possible, honestly. As sad as it is, I don't think she'll be able to. Because it's so tragic. At least I only need to take this shot twice a day. The previous kind was 3 times a day. Satoko doesn't know Satoshi was involved in the development of this medicine. Iri has said that Satoshi as a specimen has contributed so much to the research of Satoko's treatment. Even when he is asleep, Satoshi tries to ease Satoko's pain. That must have added something very special to Satoko's medicine. Satoko has to inject her stomach. Therefore, she runs to the grove of trees to give herself the shot. This is already a safe area. One after another, the watchdogs come down from the helicopters. There must have been 20 to 30 soldiers on one helicopter. There's one helicopter at the top of the mountain and 2 more halfway down the slope. Watchdogs are coming down from all the helicopters. It's almost like this entire mountain is under watchdogs' control. Nobody fired their weapons even once. The mountain hounds have no choice but to surrender. It's not raining hard at all. It should clear up within 30 minutes or so. This is typical crazy weather for early summer. Satoko comes back and says, Rika, I haven't seen Hanyu. She was just here. Hanyu? Hanyu? Where are you? Oh, don't tell me she's like gone. Like they solved the mystery and all that and she has to disappear. That would be kind of sad. And that would really suck for her, honestly.